For the band uniforms, I thought for the image and had a deep robe.
That's it?
All right.
Back on the risers, let's go.
What are we waiting for?
You sit on that, Phil?
Yeah. So as of now, guys, speak up if I'm wrong, but as of right now, the guys that I have not going to division are Steve Ritz, Pete Whitman, John McCarroll, Chuck Edgerton, Frank Vitale. Is there anyone else who's here tonight who hasn't told me yet that you are not going to division? Good. I need you all. Excellent. So, we'll refresh on this one maybe right towards the end. We'll try to tie it together a little bit. The party's over. This is, I gave George a little bit of the history on it. We got it kind of performance ready by the skin of our teeth. It's only like 2 weeks away from being ready for the show. Well, we did a nice job with it on the show, and let's dress up these windows again, guys. We don't stand something kind of yeah, come on over, Lou, right between the two guys. Hey, excellent. So what we want to do is kind of get some big, broad stroke themes established tonight. What exactly are we singing about? What exactly is the story? We haven't really dived into this thing so that we're all delivering the same message. And then George will obviously help us shape that as we go. So let's just see if we can remember this thing. Right from the top, please. Leads, really lifting up and making sure that we're staying way high on the pitch here. And let's just sing a little bit and try to work it back up here. Here we go.
Some say love changes every little thing.
You want to try that again? Try that again. Some say love is the air that I breathe. Some say love.
Some say love changes every little thing, and for me, I say that's true. For I've loved and lost, now every little thing appears a duller view. All around are reminders of a time when love had just begun, but she's gone. I'll never love again, my time is done. The party's over. It's time to call it a day. She burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon away. It's time to wind up the masquerade. I made my mind up. The fiber must today. The party's over. The pictures fade and blur. She danced and dreamed through the night. It seemed to be right.
Okay. We definitely had the feeling of thinking through, remembering, because I'm asking for a lot. I'm asking for a lot, and we're remembering and dusting off. That's okay. We're going to shake this bad boy right on up here. It's always bad when the presentation guy takes out a grease board. Here's the thing, but they do it on game day. They do it on the telestrator on television. Okay? All right. Here's a visual for you. Do we have an eraser or no? Right? Okay. That's the problem. We don't have one here. Okay. Here's an eraser. Although, in spite of, notwithstanding, it's a word you don't hear much.
How about just British use that a lot?
Yeah.
How about just but?
But if your wife or significant others, and we talked about this before, how many of you guys were the computer programmers, engineers, right? Salesmen? Wrong. Everybody's in sales, because if you're married, you have a significant other, you're not showing that person
No, we only
the
have
best
buyers.
stuff. Okay, you're right. How many of you guys are lying? Okay, that's the thing. The word but. Give me the opening line. Just speak the opening line of the song. What is it? Some say love changes every little thing. And for me, I would say that's true. Then what? For I love. That's a questionable. That's not a big eraser. For I've loved. Some say love changes every little thing. And for me, I think it's true. For I've loved and I've lost. Now it's another little partial. Okay. Now every little thing becomes a duller hue. What a great word. What's hue? Tell me, H-U-E, not you. What's H-U-E? What's hue? What is that? Tone. Tone. Okay? Is that it? Is that blue?
Or is you?
Or is it baby blue? Baby blue. Okay? It's a tone. Green, a different hue, correct? Okay? Blue, a duller hue. That means from here to this, to that.
This is very
That's a very dull.
Okay, but I'm really serious, right? In the sense that to a poet, to a musician, when you say it changes it to a duller hue, that means it took the bright sunshine and made it kind of piss yellow. Excuse me, pardon me, okay? That's what that means. It took something very vibrant and it just really took it back. And then it goes, every little thing becomes a duller hue, then what? La-da-dee, da-da-dee-da-da-da-da. When does but come in? When does the word but? Everything you said before that word, forget it. When my wife asks me, does that dress look good on me? And I say, honey,
It's not a dollar.
if I say but, the answer is that's a beautiful color, honey.
It really brings out your
It really brings out your butt. The thing is, when you use that word butt, George, I love that. I love your outfit, but I like the way the horns came up, but I really think that the butt, you're just erasing everything you've said. When you say, but she is gone. Everything you just did, that means here, all bets are off the table. Now, what are we going to say?
but she is gone, and then what?
I'll never love her.
I'll never love again. Okay? We have to use that word.
Time is done.
That word takes us, puts us in the clutch, and we go from fifth gear down to all of a sudden, my time is done. That doesn't mean I'm taking the gas chamber. It just means everything that used to be special to me, those bright yellows, they're not so bright anymore. It's not a gold anymore. It's just kind of pale and just. And all the good things that I used to see on those bright sunny days, those clear, the mountains and the clouds, and man, I took a drive down the Susquehanna River from Pittsburgh to here. And the duller hues, no dull hues. It was bright, it was brilliant, it was great, and I can only imagine if that was skewed and taken away. Break my heart, okay? That's what this song is about. It's about things that the same thing is now not good, okay? Then we gotta tell the story. Now, here's the trick. Some say love changes every little thing. Why would we sing like that? It's like this. We just got done with the parade, the big deal, and there's confetti and everything, and then we go. Some say love changes every little thing, and I'm getting married on May 3rd. I just inherited the lotto. I spelled the words on Wheel of Fortune, but I mispronounced it. Okay? It's up, it's up, it's up. Love changes every little thing, and for me, I'd say that's true. That's still all good. It could change for the good. For I've loved, and what? Loved and lost. Now every little thing now becomes a duller hue. Then we start to tell, and then we get to hear. That, everything else is up until then, okay? Can we try that with that in mind, guys? No speak, we just sing.
Some say love.
Great face, great face, great face, great face, great face, great face. Okay? It would be like this. Watch. When Rich's hands go up, we go, do that body he wants. Lift your body and your lift with me. And face goes. Some say love. That's where we're at. Good.
Some say love changes every little thing, and for me, I say that's true.
Good, good. And again, here's the thing, here's the trick. Every little thing, every little, say little.
Little.
Okay? You can't just say it on little, changes every little thing. It's got to be some say love. Love changes every little thing. Can you do this? Every little thing. Say that.
Every little thing.
And oh, beautiful face. He shook the head just like Joe Mazzola used to do. Before he ever said it, he'd go, what, Joe? What? Tell me. That's when he'd string you right like this. Love changes every little thing. I want you to do way more than you think you've ever done before from here up. I mean, body-wise, say love. Love should come up with your body, and then it should go to release. Changes every little thing. Yes, do that much. And
some say love changes every little thing, and for me, I'd say that's true. For I've loved and lost, now every little thing.
Now, wait. For I've loved and lost. Say that. For I've loved and lost. Now every little thing. Okay? You got, see how much business we have to do? That's from the heart. When we're talking from the heart, watch. For I've loved and lost. Hey, que sera, sera. I've done it, yeah. Loved and lost. Now every little thing becomes. You see that? Can you do that? Experiment. Take your mind, take your body, take your heart, take your soul, and go places you haven't gone before. Yeah.
Some say love changes every little thing, and for me, I'd say that's true. For I've loved and lost, now every little thing appears a duller view. All around are reminders of a time when love had just begun.
Across the way, is there anything negative there? All around. Look at, we got balloons, confetti on the floor, trumpets, this and that. Look at all around. You ever take your significant? You ever take them to a parade? In Chicago, there used to be a place called Riverview, and it was literally 6 blocks from my house, and I waited for my dad to get home. He was a truck driver. He'd get home, and I don't care. They would have the band come out every night before the park closed, and they'd come right down, just like you guys are going here. They'd come right down, and my dad would be sitting there with me, and I go, man, it's the same as last night, but it's better tonight. How can it be better? Every night of the summer, he wouldn't miss it. He wouldn't miss a night. And as soon as they were done, you know what? The party was over. Yeah. Now I gotta go home. I wasn't gonna die or anything. I had to go home and go to bed. So when you sing this all around, are reminders of the past when love, what was new? That's all good stuff. Then what? But she's good.
Yeah, the reminders are when love
Had just begun. It's all
Now,
good.
use that move. In fact, there's probably a good face there because we're taking that that kind of haunting move there and dwelling on it, so where you can kind of on that move, love, and kind of use that move to remember the time. So maybe it's something like all around are reminders of the time when love. There should be a move, a facial change, a remembering on love had just begun. Okay, like allow yourself to kind of remember that time on that move,
Yes.
and then back to conversation.
Yes.
There.
Now look at, now it's time for you. We've been up here doing, now look at, now, come on, give me an and again, and again, here we go, and we're ready. Don't lose it.
Some say love changes every little thing, and for me, I say that's true. For I've loved and lost, now every little thing appears a duller hue. All around are reminders of the time when love had just begun, but she's gone. I'll never love again, my time is done.
Good, here's a word for you. I'll never, say that with me.
I'll never,
Watch, say I'll never.
I'll never.
Can you shake your head to the side like I'll never? And I'm not telling you what word or how to do it. It's I'll never love again. Do that.
I'll never love again.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. You can do that. You just need the freedom to do it. You got it. It's yours. You gotta do it. It's not a question of we're asking you please, oh pretty please. This is where it's at. This is what we got. We got your face. That's what we got. Oh. We didn't learn this stuff by just one day waking up and doing it. You gotta practice just like you do taking your horn out and confetti. Okay? This is where the money's at, guys.
First quartet performed in front of a 6-foot wide mirror twice a week for 4 years. I mean, just drilled it. Never once. Runaway Sam was in front of a mirror every rehearsal. Right on my father's living room wall. My dad went out and bought it, he posted it, hung it on the living room wall, and that's where he rehearsed, right in front of the mirror. Every single time. Yeah, every single time. Man, that's, talk about awkward the first few times, man. But by the next time, man, if somebody wasn't in it, you know. Oh, okay. Yeah. You got the freedom right now. Watch. Say love. Do love and lift your upper body. Look. Say love. Love. Again. Love. Watch the difference. Love. That's a racehorse. Love. Do that. Love. Some say love. And some say body. Changes every little thing. And then we said it's okay to go changes every little thing. Changes every little thing, and for me, I'd say that's true on you. For I've loved and lost, now every little thing appears a duller hue. Now we're revving up to go again, and we go all around. Can you feel that? I'd love the audience to say we just went all around. Can you make your body and your mind and your heart go all around? I want everybody, Aunt Matilda in the 8th row to Phyllis in the back to go, wow, they just sang to me. All around, do that. All around are reminders of a time when love. Now watch, love. Now love, we just talked about that. Now you got the time to go love. Oh, there's your move on that. She is gone, okay? That's great. That's coming down there. One time with love. I would use a CHJ, a CHJ sound, and lots of ST, which is kind of to get that kind of a feeling. If I'm singing lead, that's how I would do it. All around are reminders of the time when love has just begun, It kind of is that dreamy little, it goes along the same lines of every little thing had just begun. It's such a tender little thing. Okay? You see how great this, I want you to know how great what stuff we're talking about. It's not because we say it, because you know why? Because somebody took the time to put a pen and paper and their heart into these lyrics. And we're regurgitating and we're trying to make that come to life here in Cherry Hill. How great is that? We can't let that go by. That's great. String that all together. You can lay that out there this first 30 seconds or so, 45 seconds, and you will own them because you've already been on a journey. Yep. By the time you sing The Party's Over, you could have been singing for the last 10 minutes. They've lost their, they don't even care. It's just in the moment because you've done this. And incidentally, do they have any clue what song we're singing right now? No. You own them, man. Yep. You own them.
Some say love changes every little thing, and for me, I say that's true. For I've loved and lost, now every little thing appears a duller hue. All around are reminders of the time when love just begun. burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon away.
Remember, who's leading us in that progression? No. No. Everybody holding straight across. So, okay, you've got to, where's my pretty balloon taking the moon away? It's time to wind up. Okay? You got to take them there. You got to take them there. They're going to go there anyway, but you can't be playing catch up, okay? Really nice.
Hey, now let me ask you something. She's burst my pretty balloon. There are people who would just envy you to be able to sing those Bing Crosby bees. Burst my pretty balloon. Okay, I mean, but there's a fine technique, yet an art to doing that. But what? She's burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon. Taken the moon. What's so special about the moon? Right? Romantic, okay, wait. Oh, you guys said so much harder.
The only thing that's special about her, she took it away.
She took it away. That was important to you. For whatever reason. Taking the moon, we hung the moon. We landed on the moon. One small step for man. One giant leap for man. I don't care why you love the moon. She took it away from you.
And this isn't, she shook my angry balloon and trampled the moon. Okay, and we can approach it that way, but if you can keep the words and the sound high in the face, and do, she's burst my balloon and taken the moon away. It kind of changes, right? It kind of, you can do, she's burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon away. Then this becomes, I got my gal. As opposed to, I sometime, right? Man, we leave them there, they follow.
Yes, sir.
So, she burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon away. Use the N, moon. Here's how I would do it, okay? Here's how I would do it. You're all doing it. I haven't told you what to do yet. If I were doing it, I would use the N of moon to set the texture for away. Okay? She burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon away. Is how I would do it. Okay? Leaving that whole scene now that whole scene is a soft, tender, beautiful scene. As opposed to pretty balloon and taken in the, and we get that angry sound. It's light and soft and tender. It's a sad story.
You know, Rich,
As opposed to a tragedy. It's a sad story, but I know, look, I'm smiling. The wise, knowing old man. Sad thing, son, you're going to be okay.
you know what? You see, I asked you how many of you are in sales, okay? There are some legitimate sales. I know Greg is, I know Jeff is, I know we are. Okay, there's a couple more of us that are on sales. Here's the thing. I could have had the worst week and the worst month and the worst year of my life, sales-wise. But you know what? Tomorrow the sun comes up. Manana. And you know what? That phone could ring. That could be the call of the century. Don't take that possibility away from me. If you take that possibility away from me, you stumped on my heart. I have nothing to look forward to. That's what she did. And you have to do this. I can't let that beckon you down, kid. If you do that, it'll drag you to the gutter. She bruised my I hope the phone could ring. I could make a call. See what I'm saying?
Try right from the chorus. Begin with the end in mind, man.
No, we just did that great intro. That's got to be like a beach ball in the back, and it's got to be.
The party's over.
Party's over. sun is way up halfway out of the party.
The party's over. It's time to call it a day. She's burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon away.
Good, man, that time it was good. We just sat there though.
We need to write the entry.
Crescendo.
And we just held that, so then nobody knew what to do, okay? Because the basses are gonna wanna run. It's time to wind down. Okay, not going to 10. Okay, if we're singing around at 2, 3, we're gonna go to 5, 6. Okay, we're not going all the way. Just a. Okay, here we go. Area connected. Area connected. Here we go.
The party's over. It's time to call it a day. She's burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon away. It's time to wind up the masquerade.
Can we go back one more time, leads? She's burst my pretty balloon, not pretty balloon and taking the moon, pretty balloon and taking the moon. Say it with me.
Pretty balloon and taking the moon.
She's burst my.
She's burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon.
You hear the cadence there? So the phrases do yada-dee-da, yada-dee-da. There we go. She's burst.
She's burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon away.
Again.
She's burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon away.
Good. Let's sing it. It's area connected.
The party's over. It's time to call it a day. She's burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon away. It's time to wind up the masquerade. I've made my mind up.
I've made my mind up. It's not poetic. It's not lyrical.
I've made my mind up.
Yeah.
I've made my mind up.
Look at the words I emphasize.
I've made my mind up.
Say it with me.
I've made my mind up. I've made my
There's a big. I'm not singing. I've made.
It's like hot.
I've made my mind up.
Okay. Those are the words.
This, gents, okay, this is where a guy like John, if you saw what was going on in here, he's walked that walk. That's the sagely walk we're talking. And it can be a 60-year-old telling a 30-year-old telling an 18-year-old. When you've walked the walk and you tell somebody, the party's over, it's time to call it a day. In other words, the jig's up. It's time to end this masquerade, this little game I'm playing, whatever it is. I made my mind up.
Yeah, I tell you what. I mean, just giving them that little thing leads, little. It's that little bay wave that never crests, and it just kind of keeps going. Now it just dissolves, and it's so powerful. It's so powerful to never get to this point. You just go. I mean, it's just such poise, such control and artistry. Really strong stuff, boys. Really good. The party's over. Here we go.
And faces are up, this isn't dismal, it's reality.
The party's over. It's time to call it a day. She's burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon away. It's time to wind up the masquerade. I make my mind up. The piper must teach
Good. So I got leads going too early and tenors. Some of you are syncopated and some of you are not. So it's. I've got trouble and I've got trouble.
Which do you want?
Because I'm the syncopation and you guys can't move. Boom. Stay. Okay? Really good. And this is going to be as much of a unit. Air it up, tenors.
You know, now, look at, in the interest of where we're at in the song and the time and what we've done from a blocking standpoint, from the visual aspect, when that confetti's all over the floor and the this and that, look, we'll have some shtick going on here and some taking off of the costumes. It would be wonderful if we had maybe a younger one or two or some young at hearters that could find their way to a floor position, on a riser floor position, a riser sit, where we sit down and then we go, some say love, where it's all very this and that, and then we've got time to come up at certain points in time would be great for me. Would be great.
You mean just staging forward?
Yeah, yeah, we're at the end where we've got, we're out here anyway.
Right.
Man, if we had a little pod and a little sitter downer on the riser thing and here, and then if we can sing, if we can do it, some say love changes every little thing, would be real powerful.
Yeah, especially that chorus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go, same spot.
And, you know what, and the thought, I'm just thinking ahead as you're doing this, because we could come up all around the letter down and love had just begun. Now then, then it's like, then we're back down. The party's over. We go back down. In other words, got myself all worked up.
Here we go.
Great time. As long as we're doing it, let's just be great. Whatever you have to do, he's going, the party's right. Be in game, guys. Give me an and again, Richard's going to take us on a ride. Now let's get with him, okay?
The party's
Some of us are singing the parties, and some of us are singing the parties. Okay, and it's in between. I need the parties. I need vowel and sound. The parties.
He's giving you a vowel on the.
Here we go.
The party's over. It's time to call it a day. She's burst my pretty balloon and taken the moon away. It's time to wind up the
For she is gone. Look, in the intro, you go, she is gone. That,
You hear me though?
heads down, leaves. It's only good. Heads up. Okay? We have to get everybody's head down for the leads. And with the chords, I mean, we really do. All right. And you can throw it out, but the concept is, look at the word but. Where does it come up at a critical zone? I long for sunshine to follow dawn. That's my new day. That's the new call. That's the next thing. But not for me. For everybody else, but not for me. I'll not move on. It doesn't mean I'm going to whack myself. It means I'm not going to move on for this. I had the best. I had it. Maybe I only get the chance once or twice, but that's not for me. I'm not going to move on. And then it comes at the end. She is gone. So the good times, the real.
So try this. We're coming that time.
Before she is gone, she is gone.
Hold she. Way up high there.
She is gone. Love is gone.
Now watch me. Leads only. Nobody sing. Last chord.
I almost like the ooh. I like the ooh. Yeah, just coming out of ooh.
It's pretty cool.
It's I'm
So
telling
we
you.
would just sing, and I'd probably add a few, but it would just be.
It's all. Yes, what I'm here see with Rich. It's That'll get you. Think about that. Now, so, let's try it with the she is gone. Back up. I long for sun. Get out of the pitch. I long for sunshine to follow dawn, each new dawn, but not for me. I'll not move on. The party's over, for she is gone. She is gone. Love is gone. It's That's gonna be great. Jack, wait. Do this. Go. God, look up here. Look, fill the whole room. Give me. Right when Rich cuts you, put your heads not down like this. Just from way up here to here. Then you'll see him because he's gonna give the leads, and the leads will put their heads up. And he goes, it's all, everybody else down, right? And the leads go, it's all over. Then you go. All right, last time. I want you to remember this time, baby. She is gone. Featuring you here now. Here we go. I long for sunshine to it. Yes, sir.
After we get Lynn,
Well, I can get the other 4 of them back here, the 3 that are absent.
Yeah.
We'll get it. Second time through.
That also would work, so.
let's do it.
Good. Recap for us,
Yes.
Wilson?
We're working our way back, okay? Working our way back, we want to go all through the set recap, because we said it's all over at the end. We've got the message, exactly what Rich is doing, is all, we've got great erasers, we have but at the end, got all erases stuff. As we're going back to the early part of this, we're on a journey, it starts on out, much more up, because it's reflective and it's remembrance and it's positive. It's a positive thing. And what we have to remember is we're the sage. We're the one that's telling this story because I made it through. I did. It's not as pleasant. It's a duller hue than it was before. But I'm here to tell you, you can make it. Okay? We take it back to the other song, and that is the hoopla. That's the pageantry. That's what we're getting excited about. That is the analogy. That is what we're doing, the party, that is that party. And listen, there's nothing more party-like than to be very crisp with preparation, target, and release. Every one of those things, when you have analytical, here, and when we've got these things about action, reaction, that's the most important thing, guys. We need to practice ourselves hitting trombone and moving and coming back for drums. We need to remember where these level spots are, so that we can march all the way to the end of the bar. We need a row captain that'll be a drill sergeant to make sure nobody hits those risers not knowing where we're marching. We're going to put in a little shtick with Rich, and we're not going to hit John in the head with that. And we may do it back. We may throw it back and get it one more time. So preparation, target, and release is your key. Vocal inflection, okay? Vocal inflection in the first song, very important. Very important, because pushy, and then lead, okay? Those are all real important things. Now, the key, and I leave you with this on the party's over, take that as to say, look at my masquerade, whatever game I was playing, whatever I thought was working, wasn't working. And it's, look, the piper's got to be paid. It's time to pay up. It's just gotta be, I gotta come clean with myself. And I'm trying to help you because you know something? We talked about it before. A doctor learns how to do an operation by watching one, doing one, and teaching one. And right now you're teaching the kid how to be a man. You're teaching them to say, look at the piper's gotta be paid, kid. Do this. I'm telling you, you'd be a better man for it. That's the difference.
Real good, boys. I would encourage you next week, bring a personal recording device. Personal recording device is going to help you so much more than the learning track will. Because once you know your notes and words, which you can learn from your learning track and with the paper and so forth, the interpretive package, all these things that we do with George that we're going to be reinforcing, you're going to be able to play it back, and you are your biggest coach. You will be your biggest critic and your biggest coach. You'll listen to yourself, oh, I got to do that better. Oh, I didn't even know I was doing that. I do it all the time. So bring a personal recording device and make use of it because you can nail down this interp package and then you can rehearse with that every week. And every week that gets better and better and better and better leading up to the day of. Okay, so please bring that. Next week, bright and early, 7:30, be ready to rock and roll again and get at it. We'll have only about 4 or 5 times together before competition. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, but plenty of time. Plenty of time.
We'll come together.
No, we've got a great. I think we blocked out a great plan here and a great set of parameters and sort of bumper rails for us here on this song. So I appreciate your hard work. I know it's tired. I know it's hot. I know it's all that. So way to go tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, George. George soon, I'm sure. George will actually be at Division Contest, so he'll be poking his head in with us and giving us some insights the day of as well. Okay, so you've got that to look forward to. Tonight, Gary Williams, come on down.
Really? I do it.
Good night.